Hi, I'm Liz, and today we have special guest. I'm Mare, and we're adulting in theme park land. Today we are flying through the skies of Disney World on the Skyliner, heading to different resorts and doing what traditionally is called the Skyliner Pub Crawl. So it's going to be a blast. Come join us. Can't wait! The Skyliner is Disney's newest form of transportation, and it's your highway in the sky, connecting various resorts to both Disney's Hollywood Studios and Epcot. So you can ride it from Caribbean Beach Resort, Disney's Riviera Resort, Art of Animation, and Pop Century, or any of the resorts over by Epcot. And it's a great way to spend a day visiting different resorts, and also a great way to hop between the different parks. Now, before we get going, of course, we had to hydrate. You gotta always hydrate. It's very important when you're drinking around the Skyliner. Skyliner World. So we stopped at the Joffrey's. There's a Joffrey's right by the Skyliner at the Caribbean Beach Resort. So it's definitely a great stop if you are rushing to a park or just rushing to a bar to get some caffeine. So Mare, this is your first time on the Skyliner. I know some people get a little nervous about it because, you know, you're in a gondola hanging over Disney World. But I don't know, what do you think about it so far?
Well, I don't like turbulence, and this is actually a very smooth ride. It's got a nice balance of like it being smooth and with like just a little bit of a rock, a little bit of a, you know, jostle as you enter and exit, but that's what makes it more fun. I love it.
Good. I know, and it's fun when you leave and when you arrive at a place, it can be a little like, whoa, okay. So it's kind of, yeah, it's like the monorail. As a kid, I used to love riding the monorail. If I didn't get to ride the monorail, like I wasn't at Disney World, and I feel like this is part of it. I love it.
Just to the right is Disney's Art.
We made it to the Art of Animation Pop Century stop. We're headed to our first destination, which is going to be Disney's Pop Century Resort. Now, there's really no official order on how to do this, but so you can really do it however you want based on where you're staying. But it does make sense to usually start at one of these two or end at one of these two, depending, of course, on where you're staying and what your plans are for the day. So yeah, head over to Pop Century. It's really a short walk. It's actually located right by the entrance to the resort, so it's really quick and easy and super convenient. Pop Century is a value resort here on Disney property. That means that it's going to have the smallest rooms and the least number of amenities, but it's a great value, especially when you are then connected by the Skyliner to a couple different parks. So of the value resorts, this one's going to be a little bit more than the all-star properties just because they only have bus transportation to any of the parks. But it's a retro-themed property with buildings spanning different decades of history, and then also incorporating some of Disney's elements from those decades and those times. Originally, there was supposed to be a second resort that was going to feature like the 1920s, 1930s, but that was actually never, well, actually they started building it, but it was never finished. And now that's what Art of Animation Resort is. And that's why Art of Animation has one building that has rooms similar to here at Pop Century. That's the Little Mermaid building. But then all the rest are family suites because those were built later. But anyway, back to Pop Century. So how many of you watching this own this Walkman? As I 100% did. I mean, I think everyone who was old enough to listen to music in the 80s and 90s had that Walkman.
What did you play on that Walkman? Quick.
Holes Live Through This album. 100%. That was my go-to. Loved it. During my first job when I was cleaning stalls at the stable where I grew up riding horses. I'm in. Okay, we're gonna play Twister. Bar is our first stop, and it's located right by the main pool, right outside the main building here at Pop Century. It's your average, Disney pool bar, but it's so well themed and so pretty and festive and just cheerful. We're excited for our first drinks on the crawl. Let's go see what they have. Like I said, we're at our first stop. It's the Pebbles pool bar over at Pop Century, and we have our first drinks. And Mary, since you're a special guest, what did you order?
I ordered the pineapple mule. It's a very popular drink here at the Pebbles bar, and I think that you can maybe get it at some other bars too. But it is pineapple. I forget what was it. That's all right. That's okay. But it's got a lot of ginger, like ginger bitters and ginger beer in there, and I am a fan of ginger. So let's see how that turns out.
Let's see if you like it.
Ooh, yeah, that's good. That's sharp. Like you can really taste the ginger in there, and the pineapple. The whiskey comes through too. Definitely not too sweet, but still feels like a pool drink. So I'm really gonna enjoy this.
Good way to start the day.
For sure.
For record, it's about 11:36, so it is still morning. Here, you gotta start early, right? And I have the Totally Tropical. This is a drink that is exclusive to this particular bar, and it is Appleton rum, Campari, lime, and pineapple juices. Now, I'm usually not a bitter fan, but I want to try something that was special to here, and the other one was basically OJ pineapple juice and vodka, which I make at home all the time. To be honest, so I want to try something different. Oh, it's good. Like, the bitter is actually really subtle. Kind of just makes it have a nice little kick. It's still kind of juicy, but it's a good way to, again, start the day. So cheers to drinks number one. Cheers! Okay, for today's Skyliner Crawl, I've printed out special tickets. Ooh. These are things I found online and printed off and put on cardboard. So, Mary, you get to choose your ticket.
So
what color would you like? We have light blue, dark blue, red, green, and purple.
Yes.
I think purple.
She guessed right.
Yeah.
Favorite color.
Okay, and I'm gonna do light blue. So basically, you stamp your ticket with your date and your initials, and then all the various stops. Now this has Hollywood Studios Epcot, but we're gonna modify them a little bit, where you write down what drinks you had at each one, and you can review it. So at the end of the day, you can kind of remember what you've done.
These are so cute.
No, you'll be good.
Where did you get these, Liz?
I got them from a website called Our Departure Board. It's online. You just download, pay a little bit of money, download the PDF, and then you can print them out and make these yourself. Oh yeah. Okay, Mare. After having your ginger drink, and I had my Totally Tropical, filled out our things. And what is your number of Mickeys for your drink?
Okay, so for my pineapple mule at Pebbles, I give it 5 out of 5 Mickeys. This is an excellent start to the day.
Perfect. For my Totally Tropical, I gave it 3 out of 5. I'm going to start a little low, so I have ways to go. That might modify throughout the day, depending on how the drinks go. And it's only kind of down because it's not super original. I mean, it's like Campari, rum, and fruit juices, and something I can make at home. So I love to play with cocktails at home. And so if you can surprise me with something, I'm going to rate you a bit higher. So I might be a little harsher than Mare today. But yeah, so far, three Mickeys for the Totally Tropical.
But we've only just begun.
We've only just begun, so we'll see where the day goes. On our next stop, just a short walk away from Pop Century, across the Skyliner entrance, is the Art of Animation Resort, which again started as the classic years for Pop Century and never built. The Art of Animation Resort is one of the newer properties here at Disney World. I mean, still older, but it's fairly newer. And it features Cars, Finding Nemo, and Little Mermaid themes. And I think the Radiator Springs part is my favorite because it's so well themed. And now this is one of this in the Finding Nemo area have themed family suites, which are really nice. Oh, there's also a Lion King section too. Sorry, I forgot the Lion King. So everything except the Little Mermaid section have family suites, which are really convenient if you are needing of like 2 bathrooms, you want 2 bedrooms. So you walk in and there's like a living room area with a little wet bar and the ability to convert a couple things into beds for the kiddos, and then there's like a typical bedroom and then 2 bathrooms. So a perfect way to get 2 bathrooms. It is still something around like $500 or $600, so it's kind of pricey, but definitely value over any of like the deluxe villa resorts to get that kind of space. But really walking in here is like being in a movie. And I love it.
Hey Liz,
Yes, Mare?
what's a skeleton's favorite snack?
I don't know.
Ribs.
Oh, jeez. Waka waka. Okay, in all seriousness though, the Little Mermaid section is home to another one of these quiet pools. So it's another fun place to swim and play around while you're staying here at Art of Animation. I really love the theming. I think it's just so fun and so well done. And great for, you know, kiddos or kiddos at heart.
Daddy, I love him. Just seems all so sudden.
So like, I think I'm old because when did King Triton become a zaddy? Like, what is up with this? Look at those abs. Ariel's mom should not have left. Well, maybe she passed away. I don't know the story of Ariel's mom, but she's missing out. Ariel's late for her performance because she's here and kind of stuck. So, sorry, other sisters of Ariel. She's busy. In the big blue pool, you'll go swimming at Art of Animation. In the big blue pool, swim with all your friends. So yes, obviously we're moving further into Art of Animation. We're heading to the bar here. What's it called again? Off the deep end? No.
The drop off.
The drop off. Thank you, Meredith. Our first drink might be hitting me already.
No. Gotta hydrate.
Yes. So the drop off is actually well known because it is, I think, the only bar here with a Jack and Coke and a rum and Coke slushy machine, which is what they're kind of famous for. Now, I'll be honest, that's not really usually my go-to drink, but for those in the know, that is kind of why it's rather legendary in the drinking at Disney World. All right, here we are at the drop off. Again, this is the pool bar here at Art of Animation. And the area is themed to Finding Nemo. And we've punched we have our cards here, ready to give them a try. So Meredith, what drink did you get?
Okay, I got the Captain's Mai Tai. So it is rum, amaretto, chocolate juice, and more rum. I can't imagine it'll be bad. And it's delicious. Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah. I can't really complain about that. Again, it definitely feels like a tropical drink. So thumbs up for me.
In all honesty, that's one of my favorite go-tos here at the pool bars. You'll find that pretty much on every pool bar menu here at Disney. But I think it's a really good value for money. If you like a stronger drink, that one is definitely going to do you good. I love that one. Yeah. So that's a go-to for me. So I got the Big Blue Ocean, which is a drink special for just here. It's vodka, rum, blue curacao, of course, because it's Disney and they're in love with their blue curacao, whatever. Lemonade, and the best part is there's a glow cube, which is kind of hard to see because it's daytime, but I have a whole collection of glow cubes at home. I could probably make a glow cube fort at this point because I always keep them, and I have a whole collection of specialty ones. Anyway, it's a whole obsession of mine. So if you have your favorite glow cube, put it in the comments. Let me know what yours is. So this sounds a little sweet for me, in all honesty, but I wanted to try something that was unique for here, and it had a glow cube, so that's what sold me.
I'm not clever enough for that.
How is it? Actually, for the amount of sugar that's in this, it's pretty well balanced. I like it. So cheers for our second stop.
Cheers.
Okay, so that's been our time here at the drop-off. It's been great. Linda, the bartender here, is one of my favorites. She's really well known. And so anyway, I rate my drink 3.5 Mickeys because it was surprising, because it wasn't as sweet as I expected. Still blue curacao, which I'm a little over with regards to Disney, but it wasn't as sickeningly sweet as I expected it to be. So for that surprise, I gave it an extra half.
Alrighty. For the Captain's Mai Tai, I gave it 4 Mickeys out of 5 because I really liked the ginger and the pineapple mule. That's what put it up to 5. It's a personal choice of mine. But man, this Mai Tai is like very drinkable and very classic. Like I would order it again in a pinch.
Yeah, so like I said, it's one of my go-tos.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a great one. Sweet. So next we're headed over to the Caribbean Beach Resort, and we'll see you there.
So here's a little PSA for when you're doing the Skyliner crawl or any drinking crawl here at Disney. It is hot, no matter what time of year you're here, so always make sure you bring water. I always like to drink one of these for each drink that I drink on the crawls, just to stay healthy and good. See, here's Meredith drinking her water.
Absolutely.
So you got to do that. The other PSA I want to mention is at Art of Animation, on the way out, on the way to the Skyliners, is an additional bathroom. It's like somehow they know what we're up to. It's a perfect stop because then the Skyliner station is just right behind us. So drink your water, use the last minute bathroom before getting on.
Have a great time out there.
And be safe. We're back where we originally started, which is the Caribbean Beach Resort. Again, this is like the main hub for the Skyliner in this beautiful Art Deco kind of style. So this is where you connect to Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Art of Animation, and Pop Century. But the Caribbean Beach Pool Bar is our next stop here. It's called Cabana. And like I said, it's at the pool, but it's also nice because it has a real like kind of Key West feel. And they also have a great menu of food. So this is a perfect stop for some sustenance during your Skyliner Pub Crawl. How are you feeling so far, Mare?
Really great. And this has been surprisingly easy. We've been back and forth on the Skyliner a few times. And yeah, easy peasy.
Yeah. It's almost easier, I think. Well, it's about just as easy as the monorail crawl, but you get more stops, which is really fun. Okay, to the bar.
Onward.
Okay, we've made it to the Caribbean Beach Resort. We're here at Banana Cabana, which is their pool bar. And I love it because it's also a bit of like a sit-down restaurant. I mean, no reservations, you just walk up. They have a menu with some yummy Caribbean-style inspired foods. So it's a good place to get some vittles when you're on these pub crawls. And I have ordered their Goombay Smash. This is a classic tropical cocktail. I've seen it on like cruise menus and things like that. It is silver rum, coconut rum, dark rum, pineapple juice, and sweet and sour.
So rum, and then some juice and sweet and sour.
It's very sweet, but you gotta mix they put the dark rum on the top. So you gotta kind of mix that in a little bit, and then it's a little less sweet. Oh, I love that drink. That is such a good one. Okay, and Mare, what did you get?
I got the pink guava colada. This has coconut rum and then more rum. And then guava, cream of coconut, and pineapple juice. So I don't usually get to drink any guava juice or that kind of flavor, so I was looking forward to it. It is a frozen blended drink. Yeah, no, and it's very tasty. On the sweet side, can't even really taste the rum, so it's a little bit of dangerous, but it's nice and cool. It would be great, you know, hanging out at the beach pool. So yeah, this is going to be very enjoyable.
Cheers, everyone, to drinks number 3. Okay, so Mare, what food did you get?
All right, so I got the buffalo wings, I got the wings. You have a choice of 3 different flavors. The bartender over here recommended the guava buffalo, so that's what we got. And yes, I'm going to try to eat it with a fork and a knife to start, at least. So I'm going to get like a decent mouthful so I'm not a pig. That's really good. That's tasty. With the name Buffalo in it, I asked if it was spicy at all. She said not really, and it's true. Like the spice is very much an aftertaste almost. Has a little bit of kick at the end, but for the most part, it's a nice balance of sweet and spicy. And I will happily eat many of these. So yeah.
Okay, so Mare, what rating on your ticket? How many Mickeys did you give your guava colada here at the Banana Cabana?
All right, so we shifted locations, but we're still at the Banana Cabana.
Yes.
The guava colada was really, really good. I gave it 3 out of 5 Mickeys. That's the right side. I really liked it. I couldn't really taste the alcohol in it, which sometimes I like and sometimes I don't. Compared to the other two drinks that I've had, though, I would say that this is probably the weakest of the three, but I wouldn't say that it's a bad drink. So as a frozen drink, I think it's A-okay.
I tried a little bit of it. I'd say it's a great like by the pool drink on a hot day if you don't want to just get, like drunk. You just want like a nice little something to drink by the pool. Fabulous option. And then my Goombay Smash, I gave 4 Mickeys actually. Again, it feels like something I could probably have made at home, but the balance of everything was really good. I'm really enjoying it. I like how strong it is. And so I do think it's a worthy drink here at the Banana Cabana. Okay, and now the next bar is Bar Riva over at the Riviera. And we're not getting on the Skylander for that one. We're actually going to walk over because it's actually shorter to walk there from this bar over to there. But we're going to go from the Caribbean over onto Italy and just continue this travel of the world, Disney World, Skyliner World.
I'll take your lead.
Yeah, drinking around the Skyliner World journey. So we'll see you there.
From Caribbean Beach, we walked over and we are in Europe now. We're at the Riviera, Disney's Riviera Resort, which is a DVC property designed after the Rivieras of France and Italy. And here we are headed to Bar Riva, which is a great place for things like charcuterie, baked brie, Aperol spritzes, those kinds of things. So let's check it out.
All right, we've made it to Bar Riva here at the Riviera Resort. This is bar number 4. Mare, how you doing so far?
Did pretty good considering we're like 3-4 drinks in or something like that. So
Yeah, we had a few extras at the Caribbean Beach Resort that we didn't film. We met up with some other special guests, so it's just been a fun afternoon. And we're ready to see what they have here. I'm doing pretty well. I've had a lot of water, so that's definitely an important thing to do during these pub crawls. And yeah, we ordered our drinks here. We'll see how we like them.
I have an important thing.
Oh,
What does this remind you of?
Runaway Railway.
No, if you're
Richie
a big
Rich.
Disney fan, what does R&R remind you of?
Scrooge McDuck.
Rescue Rangers,
Oh, Rescue.
man. You call yourself a Disney fan.
What? The first 2 things I listed were Disney things that were RR.
That's true, that I didn't even think of, so.
So here at Bar Riva, they have some more like European-inspired cocktails. So I have ordered the Petite Fleur, which is one of their like signature drinks here. It's like citron vodka. It is Lillet Blanc, chamomile tea, lemon, and soda water. So let's give that a try. It's very like clean. Like you don't really taste the alcohol. It has a really soft, subtle lemon flavor. Little hint of the tea, nothing's really overwhelming. It's a really nice, balanced drink. So I really like this one.
Nice. So I got the Provence Frosé. You can get a lot of frosés at the various beach bars and pool bars at the Disney resorts. But according to the website, this is one of the only places that you can get one with French rosé wine. So I got that, and I also got a floater of Chambord on top. So I think it's on top. It looks kind of like it's on
She
the
said it
bottom.
was a floater, but I don't know, whatever. Floater, a sinker, either way it's Chambord.
Very nice.
A sinker sounds so wrong. Well, anyway, sorry, continue.
No, this is very tasty. And the French rosé, the Provence rosé, you can get at Epcot. But if you can't get to Epcot, Bar Riva is one of the next best things. So this is very enjoyable.
Excellent, cheers.
Cheers.
Bar number 4.
How do you say cheers in French?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Salut. Salut. Salut.
Salut.
I think.
Hey.
Okay, so that was Bar Riva. We also got an awesome charcuterie board that I definitely would recommend. I think it's the favorite one I've had here on Disney property because as a Wisconsin girl, they had some cheeses I didn't recognize, and that takes a lot to surprise me. So that was really awesome and really good. So Mare, what did you think?
The Provence Frosé with a little Chambord in that. I'm going to make this short and sweet. 4 out of 5 Mickeys. Just super tasty. Definitely a treat. Felt very fancy and refreshing on a hot day.
Perfect. And I gave my Petite Fleur 4 and an ear, or 4 1/4, just because it's unique, a little bit different, not super juicy. I will say all of the flavors are very mild, so it doesn't have like a really like overwhelming flavor, just like lemon, chamomile, just very soft flavors. So it's not going to be like the most like in your face kind of drink, which is kind of nice for like a nice warm day. And then I also got a spritz with Petite Fleur, so it's basically simple syrup, Petite Fleur, and sparkling wine. And so it's not on the menu, it's something I asked for, so don't be afraid if you have particular tastes, you know, to ask the bartenders if they can make you something special. But with that said, we are off to our next destination. We don't know where it's going to be yet. You'll know before us, because we haven't quite decided. It'll be somewhere in the Epcot resorts.
All right.
But we'll see you there.
LOZ.
Possibly the highlight of the Riviera Resort are these mosaics that they have on the walkway over to the Skyliner. They're absolutely just stunning, and they go all the way across. This one of Tangled, just so beautiful. The artistry of these is just fantastic. The other one here is Peter Pan, which has a really special place in my heart. I love that you can see the darling children flying on the ceiling here. And it wraps around and you are in Neverland. So it's like you're transported. That's just so pretty. So we've ended up at Hurricane Hannah's, and I don't know, the drinks here are kind of small. Like, I really feel like this could be bigger. It just doesn't feel like a good value. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's just so tiny. I feel like I take this in a shot. But why? So if you're wondering, okay, so we're at Hurricane Hannah's at one of our stops on the pub crawl, and here they sell this insanely massive thing that's apparently just double the cost of a normal drink, but it's a lot more than a double of a drink. And mistakes may have been made by ordering this, but it is spiced rum, creme de banana, peach schnapps, orange pineapple juices, grenadine, and 151. So that's where the mistakes may be made. He said our lovely bartender here, JJ, is a master and an artist, and he said to stir it, but I don't know, because it's just 151's all on top. That's probably why he wants you to stir it, but right now it's just so full, I don't even know if I can stir it.
In case anybody is wondering about the proportions, as if we're doing like some sort of play with everything.
No, it's gigantic.
This is my hand. Like, it's so big. I can't even lift it.
Yeah, I like moving it was challenging. But we're gonna share it. So this will be we're trying to be somewhat responsible. Let's try to get it. I can't even get it in frame, guys. It's like the size of my face. Okay, ready? Yeah, let's one, two, three. Oh, that's good. Yeah, the 151 is on top. So you got to get a little of the top in there. Otherwise, it's all just juicy.
Oh, I wasn't listening.
That's okay.
I'll be right.
But yeah, this is amazing. Apparently I get to keep this. I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
Pushing back.
So yeah,
Tasty
yeah. No, it's okay. I should talk about it. Yeah, it's very tasty. It's a little juicy. It's boozy. It's actually kind of drink I love on vacation. Everyone here at the bar is like insanely amazed by this thing, as they should be.
Which one? The big one?
And yeah, we're just gonna keep drinking this.
Okay, so the small one's called the mellow.
Cheers. Okay, so we're wrapping up at Hurricane Hannah's here. We ordered the Category 5 double, and we're gonna give it 5 Mickeys. This is the best drink we've had so far today. Definitely the best value. It's been really fun here. The bartenders here are fantastic. Definitely the best time we've had on this pub crawl. No shade to anyone else on the pub crawl, but it definitely has been the best. Maybe it's because we're like the most cups in, but you know, good times. And our next stop, I think, is going to be Abracadabra. Yeah, so we'll see you there. Cheers.
Okay.
Okay, so Abracadabra was pretty full, and obviously This is no longer Meredith.
I don't belong
Yeah,
here.
Chris joined us.
Yeah.
And she's had a little, she's had enough. So her night's over. But that's okay. We're here at the Bellevue Lounge here at the Boardwalk. It's a lovely, kind of old school kind of place. Great place to come for bourbon-based drinks, that kind of thing.
You may or may not even be able to hear in the background, we're listening to an old-timey video.
Yes. There's a great old-timey radio right next to us. It's really great. There's people here who are watching sporting events. It's kind of a quiet, chill place to end the night. I am drinking an old-fashioned, and Chris, you had the Orange Blossom Manhattan, which is bourbon, Cointreau, orange blossom honey, and orange bitters. Let's give them a try.
Clink, fancy clink.
It's a good standard old-fashioned. If you like old-fashions, you'll like this drink.
This is nice. It's a sweet Manhattan. The honey really carries.
Nice.
Otherwise, I mean, the rest of it is very standard Manhattan. It's a delicious, delicious Manhattan. It's a beautiful, sweet honey aftertaste. It sticks, and of course the honeycomb in there makes me think of honey even more while I'm drinking it. So.
Perfect. And then we're really excited because the corn dog stand has opened.
Oh, yeah.
And we got, let me take the chips off. No one cares about those.
Chips are nothing.
We got the pickle dog, which is a hot dog inside a pickle, inside corn dog batter with a peanut butter dipping sauce.
It is a lot. We already know it's a lot, but it is delicious.
Yeah, we have had it before.
Then.
At Disneyland.
Yep. Oh goodness, trying to present without dropping. This is the Mexican street dog. As you can see, it's a traditional corn dog with. I'm sorry, it's not a traditional corn dog. It is a jalapeno stuffed dog inside of a corn dog shell with some crema drizzle and some street corn
Yeah, that looks
and
great.
some cilantro on top of it.
It looks really
It
good.
looks awesome.
Yeah. Okay, let's dig into these.
All right, now it's time for the gratuitous us eating hot dog. Are we gonna have to blur this? This is gonna be one of
Well,
those
I
things
have
where
a
it's
knife
gonna
and
go-
fork, so I
it's
didn't know
gonna
if you
go
wanted
towards the
to.
mouth, and then suddenly it's just gonna be pixelated.
Too hot for you too. Oh wait, what's the bunny? Like, okay.
That is good.
Yeah.
So it's all of the things you love about Mexican street corn, and then the jalapeno dog on the inside is actually spicy. Like not just like sort of Disney. It's like actually spicy.
Nice.
So I am very impressed. Like first bite on this, I would get this again.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna hold this
All
while
right,
I.
yes. You gotta use two hands to get this big pickle in your.
So like I'm gonna use the fork and the knife that were provided with my pickle dog because it is.
It's like cheating.
It's massive. No, it's impossible otherwise.
It is a very large pickle, folks.
Like I said, we've had this in Disneyland before, but it's been a year or two, so like I'm ready to.
I'm excited that it's here. Oh, there we go. Bring it down. Get a good shot of you cutting
Oh my
into
gosh,
this
this
pickle dog.
thing is just crazy town.
Yep. There it is. Oh, look at that.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Get a cross section.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
pick it up once you get it cut.
I know, I'm trying to.
It is
Oh,
impressive.
the sticks in there.
Oh, yeah. That's the reason you can't cut it in half. There's a stick in there.
Okay, well I got it like a little
All right,
bit.
you got
so
a
like,
good idea.
oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Come on.
We can edit
Sorry,
this in
guys.
post if we have to.
Okay, so there's pickle, there's corn dog, and there's meat, everything, and then you dip it in this like
You
peanut
put
butter.
it into the peanut butter so that you have the full effect of all of the craziness all in one giant bite. Too hot for YouTube also?
No.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna get banned for this. You guys shouldn't be watching
I mean, it
this.
tastes mostly like pickle. I'm not really getting much of other things, but
That's what it's a pickle dog.
you gotta try it. It's still unique.
Yeah.
If you like corn dogs, give this a try.
Or confetti.
This is a stupid meal. I'm sorry. Like it looks really indulgent, but like it's so hard to cut into this pickle and hot dog and everything. I'm doing my best, but like I'm doing my best. Ready?
Too hot for YouTube. That look
No.
is great.
It's not sexy. It is tasty.
So anyway, for my ratings, because I gotta finish my ticket here, I'm gonna do Bellevue Lounge, and I got an old fashioned. And you know what? I'm gonna give it 3.5 Mickeys. It's okay. It's not like my favorite old fashioned I've ever had. That would be at Enchanted Rose or the ones I make myself. But close it out. Skyliner Crawl is done.
It has happened.
It's been fun. Okay, let's enjoy these corn dogs.
Bye, folks.
Okay, so we've hit the end of the Skyliner Crawl. It's like 8:50. It's been a fun day. Meredith, what was your favorite place and drink?
Oh man, I hate to say it, but it was the first one that I got. It was the pineapple mule, which was so ginger heavy, and for a ginger lover like me, I loved it so much.
Good. Excellent. I don't know. Mine, I really like the custom drink I got at Bar Reba. I also like that crazy giant drink at Hurricane Hannah's. Like, that was really surprising. So it's been a really fun day. I love taking the Skyliner. It's a great way to hop between these resorts and see a bunch of places without having to get in your car. And yeah, we just had a really, really great day. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And we've been adulting
In theme park land.
See you next time. Bye.